Last time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Oh, what a relief to be back at the monastery. I suppose the church will be wanting their relic.
Yeah, they might. But I've got grander plans for it.
Mm-hmm. Are we keeping it?
Of all the self-centered... Wait, do you mean to say that you're compatible? You bear the crest of Oban?
Wait, so if we didn't do this mission, Yuri wouldn't get a relic? Why is this mission not mandatory?
Very good, Constance. Hey, friend, I've got a request.
Hmm?
Can you talk the church into letting me borrow the relic for a bit?
Excuse me, why are these missions non-compulsory? This is ridiculous. This is like 1,000 times better than anything else we could have done right now.
If you believe anyone would lend you a relic, your wits are softer than I gave you credit for.
The crest of Oban has all but vanished from Fodlan. Nobody but me carries it now.
Well, time for you to start impregnating people.
I'm the only one in all of Fodlan who can use it. The church hanging on to it is useless. Letting me make use of it is simply practical. Otherwise, it'll just be gathering dust in some stinky old vault.
It sounds like we should be doing every paralogue, even though no one told me about this when we started playing the game. We must have missed on a lot of shit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here with Kuma. This song hurts my ears, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of apologize if it does. I was listening to some Fire Emblem 3 Houses music, you know, while you're driving in the car here, there, and everywhere. And this is one of the songs that came up. I liked it on my Spotify, and I figured it might be nice to have a little bit of music on the intro screen when the stream is about to start, because as you know, we've done a massive upgrade with the overlays. We've even gone as much as changing the software that we use for broadcasting. So everything had to be rebuilt from the ground up, which is why the overlay is totally different. It took us a weekend to narrow down what sort of design we wanted, and we ended up going with this one, and it's working really well, and I'm really enjoying it. And I figured, you know, playing a little bit of music in the intermissions and the intro would be a nice change of pace. So I didn't think it would be too sort of loud or anything like that. So if it did hurt someone's ears, I apologize. I was listening to it on the headset. It didn't sound too loud to me, but look, I hope it didn't mess up anyone's eardrums. It looked sort of fine on my end. So, as you guys know, and I've sort of announced yesterday, you know that we have the PlayStation 5, that's awesome, but yesterday we placed an order for a 4K capture card, so that we can start recording things in 4K resolution. I've also ended up ordering in a capture card for a camera, and we ended up ordering a camera. Hachan and myself ended up sort of investing in a camera. Close to $1,000, but you know, when you split it two ways, it's about $500 a piece. So we will end up using a new, what do you mean low battery? This should be like full, what the hell? We will end up upgrading the image quality here, not this weekend, but hopefully next weekend, and it will be a smooth 1080p 60 FPS. The graphics should be a lot better of me, especially in the reactions. It'll look a little bit prettier here during the gameplay, and the gameplay can be captured in 4K. That being said, it's not going to be like Switch captured in 4K, because Switch doesn't go in 4K, but anything that can be captured in 4K will be captured in 4K. So PlayStation 5, PC games, things like that. So very exciting upgrade. I'm really looking forward to it. We secured a PlayStation 5 like weeks ago. It was sitting in the background for 3 weeks. We did an opening and we played it last weekend. So, very, very exciting times ahead. And we're about to hit 35,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which was our projected goal for 2020. So we're going to smash it. And hopefully we hit 50,000 in 2021, if not more. So a big thank you to everyone. Let's enjoy the song, and then we're going to get back to whatever I was saying. And I'll read the comments in the meantime.
Beloved place, silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come go to bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide.
All right, let's see if we notice anything new.
behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart
So Grand Mock's gonna get attacked. Sweet.
flames, a force I can't run from.
Wait, I just saw Dimitri. Dimitri's gonna fight someone.
Look to you like a
This should be interesting.
seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Okay, to answer those questions that were being asked, where do you find the Persona 5 VOD? All the VODs end up becoming Let's Plays, so if you're looking for the Persona 5 Royale VODs, they are on the YouTube channel, edited out in Let's Play format. So the Valentine's Day Let's Play came out last week, edited, including White Day, as well as the remainder of the Persona 5 Royale LP. It's all on YouTube, so go check it out. There is a little hyperlink. If you scroll down, it says YouTube. You click it and it'll take you to the gaming channel. While you're doing that, you should probably also check out the reaction channel. That's where we post the reactions. When it comes to... What was the second question? Someone was asking about, is this going to be the only thing we're doing today? No, Anime Monday is 2 hours of Fire Emblem 3 Houses, followed by anime reactions. We're going to watch an episode of Akudama Drive that came out on Friday. We're going to watch Assassination Classroom, and we're going to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And those animes rotate depending on what gets voted in whenever we finish the season. And those happen to be the 2 anime we're watching. So, yeah, that's Anime Monday, every Monday. So, please enjoy. And as you can imagine, video games go on the gaming channel, reactions go on the reaction channel, and anything that can't go on the reaction channel goes to the Patreon. It's how we do it. It works. Thankfully. It hasn't exploded in my face yet. So yeah. Hopefully you get into the swings of things and you get sort of familiar with how we do things. Alright, let's just jump straight into it, as we always do. Let me know if there's any issues with the sound, and I'll fix it right away, because I can't really do much if you guys don't tell me. And you're absolutely right, we can't go one live stream without something going wrong, but hopefully since the something was at the beginning of the live stream, the rest of the live stream will be smooth as butter. Fingers crossed. We'll see how we go. As you know, I did a little bit of grinding in the support in the last hour. I've maxed out a lot of them, and I sort of have my drawing of who needs to go with who for optimal battles. So, you know how it is. But I'll be honest with you, I only did about an hour of it. So let's quickly do a battle mission, and then we're going to go back to Grand Mock, progress the story, do some supports, have some fun, and then go watch some anime. Now we've got the quest, practice battle maneuvers with the Ardestian Empire Imperial Guard, and then we've got twice the rewards, rout the bandits who've appeared in the plains. I'm kind of like, should I even bother with this one? Is this worth it? Auxiliary, it's like optional. Or it's practice battle maneuvers with the Imperial Guards. I don't even know if the Imperial Guards are like worth it. Let's take a look. The cream of the crop. Renown 400. See, I'm kind of tempted to do that one just because it's renown. Whereas the other one's like totally optional. Alright, let's just do this quest. Deploy for the cream of the crop. Of course, happy to answer questions. Happy to answer questions. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, by the way, if you're ever in doubt, we post the live stream schedule on the Discord. We post it on Twitter, and I try also posting it on the YouTube channel community tab. And there is also a schedule tab on Twitch. So usually I try to keep those up to date so it's easy for everyone to see what we're up to. But if in doubt, just ask away. It's really easy. Casual. You know how it is. Cream of the crop. White Clouds. Chapter 10. Ah, shit! Have you guys noticed that Kenpachi Daddy no longer reads it out because he's dead? Fuck. Well, that's a kick in the dick. What is it with people dying in the games that we play? Oh my god, this one's gonna be so easy. Holy shit. I was playing this on the handheld, and like, watching it on the 1080p monitor, it's like massive. And I'm just imagining now, when we start playing in 4K, I have a 2K monitor, don't judge me. when I start having to play games in 2K, it's just going to be like, what the fuck? Because up until now, I've just been playing 1080p. But when we switch to 4K, I'll be able to play on a 2K monitor. So not even I'm going to be playing it on 2K, but on 4K, but it'll capture it in 4K. I know, right? It's a budget. We're going to stick to it. I can't blow the entire budget on monitors. Fucking expensive. Alright, cool. I sort of memorized the layout. Bum, bum, bum. No, I didn't, because I just changed it. Ash, Petra, Caspar. Wait, why is Edelgard in there? What the fuck are you doing here? No, 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 no. That's more like it. And I just realized these things are a thing. And you can... Who can Constance go with? No. That's fine. We'll put... Shit. Constance, is there anyone in our current party that you can go with? Kuma. Shit. Well, no. Is there anyone... Shit. I'm not putting her in the party. Happy. Well, shit. She's already in there. Damn, I'm just creating life more difficult for myself. You know what? It's for a single battle. It won't matter. Cool. Happy can go behind. And next to Happy... Oh, next to Ash, you need Petra. Cool, that's gonna be easy. Linhart. Yep, sweet, that's gonna be so easy. Cool, let's just begin. We demand Constance X Kuma. She's like the only one you're not gonna see of today.
Stay focused.
She's the only one whose support didn't get unlocked. For whatever reason, she was just like so difficult to unlock.
Put me in there.
But what you will see is plenty of other ones.
Yep. I will get the victory.
So efficient. As soon as I play the game a little bit before the stream, I get so efficient.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
See, this thing basically plays itself. Oh wow, we maxed out Yuri.
Let the lesson begin. As expected.
You know what's fucked? We could have actually put Constance in there. We could have literally just put Constance in there. I'm gonna do it again. We could have put Constance in there because Yuri's actually maxed out. We could have legitimately put Constance in there. That is so bad. We could have literally put her there. We could have. We could have. Alright, I'll pop her in. I didn't realize, because when I was playing like 20 minutes ago, Yuri still had like support stuff with Kuma. And then he just stopped. Wow, I'm shocked. Kuma's just maxed out Yuri. Like, how? How did that happen? Alright, cool. How long has Kuma been playing Three Houses? March? May? It's been we played more than a year ago. So we stopped playing last December. And then we picked it up like a month ago when we started Anime Monday. So it was on hiatus for about 11 months. Maybe 10 months. Maybe 10 months. It was on hiatus for like 10 months. Which is actually quite a long time. Alright. Let's fix this up. Constance can go in there because Yuri leaves. Cool. No. Map. Easy. Kuma. Constance. Balthus. Ash. Caspar. Happy. Wait a minute. Oh god, that is so perfect. That is beyond perfect. I didn't even realize. That is so perfect. I didn't realize how perfect this setup was. Actually, who else does Constance need? Constance needs Edelgard. Oh no, but she'll fucking die if I do that. Okay, cool. I was actually going to put Constance on the front line, but I realized that if I do that, she'll get targeted and actually die.
Stay
So
focused.
I'm just going to put it there. Wait, but what level are they? 17. Holy shit, she can actually handle it. Yeah, she can actually handle it.
The sun.
Well done.
I'll give it my all.
She can
Yep.
actually handle it. She'll be okay.
I will get the
I
victory.
hope. I really hope she'll be okay.
Let me at him.
I mean, I didn't actually put...
Stay
Actually, I put
focused.
Kuma here. And I put Balthus there, because she probably has some stuff with Balthus. Cool.
Put me
Okay,
in
Constance. I prayed her to... Oh, wait, I gave her a sword. No, what have I done? Oh my god, she actually dodged. Piccolo will be so proud. Holy shit, You think Kuma will have a break mid-game tonight? What do you mean? Will I have a break? Well, tonight's like 4 or 5 hours. Wait, please tell me she has some with...
I owe you.
Damn it! Oh, that is such a waste. You know what? Screw optimizing, it's not gonna happen. If I keep trying to optimize, it's never gonna happen. I got a song for it. Oh yeah, we will have a break when we're switching. But I will have to close the program. Oh damn it, Kuma's the only one that's actually getting anything with Constance. Well, this is awkward. Alright, I'll change it around a little bit. Shit. This is gonna be a little bit weird. I mean, this is gonna suck for one turn. What the fuck? Everyone's going for Ash. I hope it's not a actual song because I can't play actual songs. I can only do anime and game songs.
Watch and learn. No hesitation. That is that.
I'm a bit sad that this is suboptimal because there's a slot next to him where no one's
Should I
getting
have held
support
back?
stuff, but that's what I get for trying to make Constance the woman of the hour.
Each
Oh!
a chance to grow.
Thank you for gifting, Matt. Oh, you gifted to Hexen. Nice, thank you.
As expected.
Grazie, grazie. It's not optimal and Constance is getting absolutely no support. Oh well.
You fought well.
It seems that the universe does not want constant support missions.
As expected.
The game doesn't like Constance. Yes, you just shot at Ash.
Doing my part.
Okay. Constance can actually finally...
Appreciate
And it went to the wrong person. Wait, I just realized something. I could have done this the entire time.
Stay focused.
Okay, still a little bit rusty.
I'll give it my all.
Let me at him.
Okay, now we're gonna be optimal.
Put me in there.
Yep. I will get the victory.
Battle.
There we go. And now I can
The
just
sun.
basically
Thank you.
do this and Constance's support will just go through the roof. To sleep or not to sleep?
Predictable.
I give you a counter offer.
No
Energy drink.
Should
It's
I have
Monday,
held back?
I'm running on 4 hours sleep and I just spent 9 hours doing meetings. Energy drink.
Each
The
battle,
solution
a chance
and
to
cause
grow.
of all life's problems. It looks a little bit like beer when you really think about it. I just realized Balthus is a Pikachu. He looks like Raichu when Ash was going for his 3rd gym badge. Remember when Raichu used to wear that vest?
Much needed.
And Ash?
I can't lose!
Soto's
That
awful
was
for you?
tough.
It is, but if I don't have my energy drink, I'm gonna fall asleep. Do you want that? No. No one wants me to fall asleep.
It's over.
As expected.
Man, we're almost hitting 3 digits on auto attack.
Let the lesson begin.
Hexen's crazy with his
Should I
tier
have held
3.
back?
I just hope Hexen actually has his Patreon so he can put the anime review. Otherwise I'll feel sad.
As expected.
Oh yeah. You told me the emotes you wanted me to put in. I'm gonna have to put in the emotes that you asked for. Say he's a Pikachu. Because I have a bunch of emotes, I just didn't know which ones you guys wanted.
Thank you.
So optimal. Oh yeah, man. Keep going with drawings. This one shouldn't take too long. They're just gonna attack us and then they're just dead. It's crazy how people actually grind support so they can progress the story between characters.
As expected.
But I'm also grinding my lance so I can get Ash into our house. Because he really wants lances. I don't know what's with that boy and lances. Let's pick the bows. Pikachu!
At least you're no coward.
You have a box of 30 Pepsis? Jesus. What are you running on?
We'll
Restaurant?
try.
Oh my god, she's actually dodging. Who are you, woman?
Much needed.
That's how it goes.
Okay, I kind of feel like I should send Petra out to collect goodies next turn. She can move very far, very fast. I'm gonna send him out to get that one. And I'm just gonna do this. Hello.
Not so fast.
How's it going, buddy? Maybe we get our support with Kuma and Constance. We'll see. We'll see. The game will decide for us.
Predictable. No hesitation.
You didn't give it your all.
Well, oh my god, I might actually lance up. I might actually unlock Ash.
Watch and
I'll be
learn.
shocked if Ash doesn't want to join our house after this. It's just getting ridiculous. I'm almost C plus lance. And I never use it. Oh, I might actually get lucky. You don't need a steel lance. Boy. I'm calling him boy. Okay, as long as he doesn't
Thank you.
attack in melee range, he won't die, and I can pick up the item. Damn, look at... Okay, why does Casper, you shouldn't be wearing that. Casper, I'm afraid.
Pretty good, don't you think?
I'm very afraid. He looks like he just escaped the Catholic priest's basement. I'm very afraid. Oh no, not her. Oh, she's using a sword, so she's not gonna counter. Wait a minute. No, he's a Pikachu! He'll count! You
Fresh
fool!
out of luck.
Never attack Pikachu. Balthasar! Damn, she got XP and durability. Alright, Casper, go home.
Well done.
You're just gonna keep attacking Constance. Are we basically just glitching the game? Yes. Yes, we are. Come on, support.
Thank you.
Why is he wearing BDSM armor? Because he's a brawler. And he's a twink. I'm ashamed that I know what that is, but
Much needed.
he's a twink. And he's a member of the church. Thank God it's not the Catholic Church. Those priests will be all over him.
Well done.
Look at us be glitching the game.
Good try.
Look at that glitching. Look at that glitching.
Thank you.
Come on. What did I press to get that red? What did I press? What on earth did I press? Why is there so much red?
Much needed.
Has that enemy learned the definition of insanity? No, he has not.
Good try.
I'm kind of secretly hoping that the love hearts stop coming so we can just kill him. Alright, kill him, boy. Get him for all the things that priest did to you.
Thank you. Well done.
Alright, we did it.
That was tough.
I mean, we exploited it a little bit. Oh no, Constance is spending this battle boosting Bailiff's ego. Fernand von Eiger is going to be jealous. Man, off screen, he just kept doing the same thing with, what's her name? Manuela. Manuela and Ferdinand just kept stroking each other's egos for like an hour straight. It was very questionable. They just sat there stroking each other for an hour. It was not safe for stream, so I had to do it off stream. But, yeah. It was just, yeah. It was something else, I'm telling you now. It was quite the experience. Yay, we did the thing. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna manually instruct these little kids. Alright, lesson plans. Woo! Group tasks. Skywatch. Yes, I want you two to learn how to fly. Wait, didn't I want Edelgard to, Fuck, didn't I want Edelgard to be on the ground? To be a mobile tank? But then I'm kind of like... Wait, why is Constance... Doesn't Constance need to fly a bit? Let's send them. Okay. Shit, they're all unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Be happy, you little shits. Man, why are the Ashen Wolves so happy? Be miserable, you little emos. Alright, I guess... Constance? I mean, she seems to be pretty damn good at this. What about riding? No? What about flying? Base 4 plus strength 2. So I could probably teach her how to fly very quickly. Authority. I rarely ever use authority. So we've got the statue 2 and 2. Okay, so I'll just use this. Oh, Professor Experience plus 2. So I have experience in everything she doesn't need. Great. I am a shitty professor. Oh no, why does the professor have faith? I'm shit at faith. Is this gonna teach her how to heal? No, we don't want her to do that. Fine, we'll just give her this.
You see, I shall accept as much praise as you're willing to offer.
There we go with the stroking again.
You see, flawless.
Oh my god.
You see, I could do as much in my sleep.
I'm worried. I think Happy needs to fly as well, doesn't she? Well, we can send her and Constance to do flying later. I'm so shocked that I myself do not have any flying expertise.
Not bad.
Praise.
You're laying it on a little thick. Not bad. Thanks for... Would you look at that?
Oh my god, she's getting so many boosts. What the hell's going on, Happy? Alright, Yuri. What was I teaching him again? Swords? Was I teaching him swords? Was I? I mean, I can teach you swords. Aren't I good at swords? I'm like damn good at swords.
Thanks for... Oh,
Alright, cool. Who else do we actually need to teach? Why they're so unhappy? Stop being unhappy, little shits. Hubert seems to be pretty happy. I don't know why you're so happy. Alright, he seems to be pretty happy. I guess Balthus. I have no experience brawling, but I will teach you how to brawl.
You make this stuff seem easy. Brings back.
Alright, that's gone up. Oh, I've got one more. We really shouldn't waste it. I guess Anna? What do you want to learn? Sword and bow? I can teach you sword.
I could do this in my sleep. Feels pretty good getting a compliment.
Why does this feel like a similar VA to Lysithea?
You could make a ton of money with your instructing skills.
No, wait. Is this someone from Assassination Classroom?
I could do this in my sleep.
I have no idea. Okay. Done this. Let's see. Goals. Armor and axe. Could we... Lord and lead. No goddamn bloody sword. No, you need riding. Why is my battery low? How low is my battery? How low is battery? What's low mean? Why is it red? They've both been connected. Please don't fail. If it fails, we go straight to anime. We wanted to... Alright, axe is fine. But didn't we want you to, ride? No, not that one. Heavy armor riding. Yes, I sort of wanted that. Focus on axe and heavy armor skills to excel as a heavy armor class. Yep. Hubert's fine. Riding and lance. Bow. Flying axe. Lysithia's just nuking them. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Cool, man. I have a lot of students. Wait, did I just see an S? Holy shit. Holy shit. These kids are getting good. Alright, begin.
Professor.
Oh god. Focus on reason and flying to excel as a dark flyer. Fine. Please don't ask me questions. Please don't ask me questions. It sounds like Ash wants to join Kuma House where you hear, well, it's about fucking time, ain't it?
Professor, I have a request for you. Would you accept me into your class?
I don't know. And the ratio of male to female is a little bit off.
I'm sure I would learn so much more if I could study with you. Will you give me that chance?
I mean, okay. Invite.
I can? Thank you.
Imagine declining him and being like, no, fuck off.
You won't regret this. I'm going to give it my all.
I just took him along to how many missions? I took him along to how many missions? It only took a while. Oh god, what now? You're curious to know how Happy is doing. Go for a visit. Okay. How are you doing, Happy? Are you happy?
Well, look who it is. How are you, Chatterbox? Gotten the hang of the whole teaching thing yet?
Why is she so casual? I'm her teacher. I would say so.
That makes sense. You certainly strut around here like someone who belongs.
How about you?
You seem like one of those people who blends in. I could see you just about anywhere and think, oh, that person's here. Makes sense.
Thanks.
I wasn't paying you some sort of compliment. To me, it doesn't matter whether or not you believe in the goddess.
Where is this going?
You're here supporting the church, and that makes you no different from the others. I can't stand that.
Sorry about that?
No need to apologize. I just have a rocky history with the church is all. They betrayed me, or at any rate, horribly mistreated me. So I'm not a huge fan, but keep that to yourself.
Okay, so she's opening up to us by sharing secrets. You were mistreated?
When I was little, a lady locked me up and held me captive for a long time.
Oh wow, I thought they only did that to little boys in the church.
The Knights of Saros rescued me, promised to protect me. But then they hid me away in Abyss.
So you exchanged one form of captivity for another.
So all the Knights did was move me from one cage to another. Wouldn't you call that mistreatment?
In a sense, yes, but did they feed you and clothe you?
It was all for the greater good. They didn't want to put anyone important in danger. As for me, my life was expendable. That guy Alois was nice to me though, and he told me a bunch of hilarious jokes to cheer me up.
They do it to little children, not just boys. Jesus! The church really has stopped discriminating. Sounds like him.
I was being sarcastic. Alois wouldn't know a good joke if it landed in his mustache.
She's fucking savage.
Anyway, that's why I hate the church.
Because of his bad jokes?
Someday you'll hate them too. They only hired you because they needed a warm body to fill the post.
Oof! What about you? Do you need a warm body to fill the post?
When you're of no use to them, they'll get rid of you without a second thought.
Wow.
Sorry, that sounded more menacing than I intended. I'm just telling you how these people think. They have rules, dogma. They want us all bound to their system so they can control us.
That does sound like the church. And the government. And the internet.
I don't do well with that sort of stuff. That's why I ran away from home in the first place.
Ran away?
Yeah, ran far, far away. But as far as I ran, it wasn't far enough. I got dragged back into society, chains and all. The kind of world I want doesn't exist.
What kind of world do you want?
I'm getting too dark for you, aren't I? Forget I said anything.
Not really, I'm plenty dark.
Your future seems bright at least. You can just sit back and enjoy whatever comes your way. I'm just saying, don't rest your entire future on the church. It's not as steady a foundation as it seems. Anyway, that's all. I'll be going now.
Wow, she's interesting. I mean, when you think of all the different people within the game and all the supports that you do, hers seems to be interesting because her backstory is so mysterious. But then at the same time, she has a very strong personality. And she's savage and hilarious at times. Even though she doesn't try to be funny, she just is funny. But no, I wouldn't simp for her. I would definitely hang out to her if someone like her were around. But I definitely wouldn't simp. I don't simp. Fuck that shit. You're curious to know how Yuri's doing. Go for a visit. Oh boy. Why is he always doing that pose?
Hey, friend. Thanks for joining me when I had to deal with that mess a while ago. You were a real help.
Yeah, you know how it is. It gets all messy and sticky and stinky, and then you can't get it out of the floor, and it gets in your nails. You know how it is.
I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you.
Hmm. If you'd like. Don't worry about it.
I can't not worry about it. I don't like owing people. Guess I'll just have to surprise you someday.
Yuri always pays his debts. Weren't you in the middle of something just now? What is he doing here anyway?
I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the Scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me.
Hmm? A journal? What's with the notebook?
It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value.
Ah.
The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts.
Oof. Who is this Elder?
I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you about it. Can't quite remember how old I was, but my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof.
Your mother sounds like she has a heart of gold.
In return for her kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic of those times.
That's sweet.
Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help. To
Oh,
no
wow.
avail. And then the Elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it, or what it was he did.
Maybe it was a doctor. Where is he now?
Long since passed on. Natural causes. I believe it happened shortly after he cured me. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died.
Oof.
And there I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful. And helpless.
And survivor's guilt.
So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up.
Help them how?
However I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, where some cheap medicine would have saved them.
Is that why you run your little guild?
I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul, well, then I'm doing my part, you know?
So is paying it forward.
It's a small dream, but it's one I hold in my heart. To help those who need it. It's what my gang's about.
That's pretty sweet.
When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor that dream.
That's pretty damn sweet. That's truly admirable. Sounds a bit outlandish. Just how honest are you being? Well, if you kind of question his honesty right now, you're kind of being a dick, aren't you? It's truly admirable. Admirable.
Yeah? Well, thanks. Despite what you now know about me, I'm still the Lord of the Underground. Don't go forgetting that.
Yeah, the underground sweethearts.
I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul.
Okay, Robin Hood.
The way I see things, the goddess gave me two gifts. My life and my charm. That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit.
We get it, we get it. You can be a bitch when you want to be, I got it. So you've been able to get into their good graces. So you've been using them.
Of course. It wasn't always easy, but in the end, it's all the same little game. Once I used a clever name, and my charms, to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son. That's how I've gotten this far and earned my fortune. In doing so, I've spread my wings of protection further, to help those who need it most.
So that's how you justify. You trick people that have plenty in order to help people that have nothing. Okay. So your current name is also fake?
As though I tell you, friend. But perhaps you can share what it is you think.
I think Yuri might be your sexual preference. Is Yuri boy love or girl love?
We must be working with each other.
Is she wearing pink armor? Oh my god, girl!
Very well. You shall have my help for what little that is worth.
We had a great result.
Perfection. Ooh, support points between the two increased. Great, so I can send Constance and Happy together.
Ah, I finally get it.
Oh my god, he can heal! That's gonna come in handy. And that's the way I like it. Wait a minute. Ah, crap.
You've done me a great service.
Yes, I have. Professor, I know it was just a training exercise, but I can still hardly believe you defeated the Imperial Guard. That was thrilling. They were so impressed, in fact, they decided to support us here at the monastery. Yeah, to support you train, because you suck. Okay, I have to find out what the... Let's save really quickly. Can we do... Oh my god, we can actually do supports and then decide what we do. This is actually perfect. Because we could still do the falling short of heaven after we do supports. That's like so good. Okay, back. This is so cool. We can actually do the supports and then we can jump into the thingy. And I even brought some chips that I can enjoy while watching the supports. Let's do this. And you're absolutely right. I reckon that if you wore pink armor, you would probably get targeted. But then again, in those times, it would mean different things. I reckon nowadays people would just be wearing such crazy neon colors that they would literally stand out in the middle of the night, which would just be ridiculous. But, you know, people are people. All right. Take some time. Oh, okay, so I can't actually do all of them. What now? What now? Alright, supports. Then let's start Yuri's supports with Bernie. Alright, sweet, let's do this. Here we go again.
Bernadetta, knock it off. How long are you gonna keep this up?
You guys remember last week? We found out that Yuri was actually Bernadetta's childhood friend. This is sweet. Oh, we got another warning? Meh. It's just like that warning you get when you're driving your car and it says overheating and low fuel. Meh.
I can't have them find me. Time for a tactical withdrawal.
Wait up, would you? Running away every time you see me is just going to wear us both out. If you've got something to say, say it already. You've been shadowing me for ages. Think how I feel. I mean, when we have missions together, you avoid me like the plague. Even the professor doesn't know what to say.
It's like that type of relationship when you like someone, but you're so nervous that you don't actually talk to them. But it's so freaking, like, obvious that it's ridiculous, but you're not doing anything about it. And it gets even more awkward.
I can't be around you, Yuri. It's just not doable. I know what my father did to you. It's all just too overwhelming. I thought you died.
What did your father do to him?
You thought I had, but I hadn't. I was halfway to my grave, but I survived.
Halfway? Then that means the half of you that survived is gonna seek revenge on me.
That's not how it works!
I was half dead, sure, but that really meant I was able to get out with my life.
The teenage years in a nutshell? Oh yeah, been there, done that.
If I was to seek revenge, it would be on the Count, not you. But I'm looking to make things even. It's all or nothing. You wouldn't be standing here talking to me right now if I targeted you.
If
of a ravine?
No, you would most probably be served for lunch to the people. What better way to dispose of a body than to feed it to the people? And then you just hand out the bones to the local dogs and it gets spread out. No body, no crime, right?
I wouldn't push you off a cliffside.
Maybe you'll tie me to a big rock and drop me in the ocean. Is that it?
Yeah, and eventually the rope would just decompose and you'd float to the top and then you'd wash up on some beach. Which is why they don't do that anymore.
You're gonna turn me into fish food. I knew it.
Yeah, but fish don't get rid of bones.
What are you going on about?
Ooh, I'm liking the emojis. Oh my god, you've got an Edelgard emoji, a Claude, a deer sign, a fish. Oh wow, those are actually pretty cute. I like the Edelgard one.
Mercy! If it has to be a watery grave, please just drop me in icy water so I freeze instead of drown!
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't freeze instantly and it'd be horrible. What would I know about?
Kid's got issues.
This coming from Yuri. I love it.
Well, I guess I'd better tell her everything.
The kid's got issues coming from Yuri is fucking hilarious. That's like me saying someone has issues. Oh my god. Alright, Yuri and Dorothea. This I gotta watch, because reasons.
Nice to see you, Yurikins. I was wondering if you might do me a favor.
Yurikins? What is it with the pet names?
You're looking a bit serious, Ladybird. Oh, your foot. What happened?
What, you want to borrow his heels?
It's healing nicely, but I'm not supposed to put too much weight on it.
Ah, so that's why you've called me here. What do you need? Help with errands?
Not an errand, an opera.
Wait, what does your foot being injured have to do with you singing?
I see.
Oh, right, you could sing. Now I remember. Wait a minute. Please tell me they didn't neuter you so you could sing for the church. Oh god.
There's been some loose plans for a performance. Nothing professional, strictly volunteer.
Uh-huh, volunteer.
I signed up to take part as one of the main roles.
Uh-huh.
And then this happened. The professor told me I should bow out just to be on the safe side.
Makes sense to stay off your feet while you heal. Meanwhile, you want me to fill your role, right?
Got it in one. I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Why does this feel like a little bit of a setup?
Surely someone else is up to the task. Professor Manuela, for example.
Already tried. Trust me, I wouldn't ask unless I was desperate. I knew how much you'd hate the idea.
But I thought you were desperate, Dorothea. Isn't that why you're out every night at the bars looking for a husband?
Aside from hating it, I also wouldn't remotely sound like you do.
Oh, don't worry about that. Most of our audience won't be able to tell the difference.
Oof! Multi-kill.
The crowd's going to be a bunch of down-on-their-luck children that the monastery's taken in.
Wow.
I'm only talking about a small festival in the plaza. We want to give them a good show, that's all.
Just don't do the toothbrush dance.
You have an idea of what they've been through. I thought you might want to pitch in.
Oh wow, going straight for the soft spot, are we?
I hear your angle.
Ah, he's onto it.
Fine, yes, I'll do it.
What a sweetheart.
Good for you. I knew you'd rise to the occasion.
I love how tsundere Yuri is when you meet him. And then he turns out to be like freaking butter that melts at room temperature. Seriously. Seriously. He's a fucking sweetheart.
You certainly know how to pull heartstrings to get your way, don't you?
Well, she is a woman.
Where did you learn to do that anyway? The opera.
Could be. I've never known a songstress who wasn't both beautiful and resourceful. Now, are you ready to go over the libretto? You've got a lot of rehearsing to do before the performance. Seriously, though. Thanks, Yurikins.
Jesus. Now he's got a pet name, he's singing for children. My god. My god. Like, seriously, I did not see this coming.
Yeah.
I did not see this coming. This is fucking adorable. He's like, oh, don't trust me. I'm a bad person. I do bad things. Turns out he does bad things for good reasons to bad people. And it's like, oh, okay, I can get behind that. Oh, you also like little kids. Oh, you also take in little kids that are down in their luck. Oh, you also do this. Oh, you also do that. Seriously, guys. Oh my god. Yuri's freaking awesome. Balthus. Alright, this should be interesting.
Oh, this is pointless. My head's about to split in two.
What, were you fighting a wall and you lost? Damn.
Wow, Balthus, what's with you, friend? Never seen you so deep in thought. Next thing I know, snow will be dumping out of the sky here in Abyss.
Oof. Oof.
Shut your trap. I'm driving myself crazy over here. Got a lot on my mind, okay?
Alright, who is she? And how can she resist an 8-pack and a giant crotch? I apologize, ladies, but he's true. He's got an 8-pack and a giant crotch. I mean, come on, what more do you want?
Like?
Ah, fine. You know how I never got any stories out of you the other day?
Oh, really? That? I'm kind of disappointed.
How could I forget? I won every last round. It was clear that both Lady Luck and the goddess herself had given up on you. Your powers of deliberation weren't any help either.
You caught me off my stride, got it? But it was clear I'd never win a story from you, so I went digging.
Why don't you just try getting him drunk?
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're literally twice his body mass. Your body would literally process twice the alcohol his does. Why don't you just get him drunk? Like, seriously. It's a foolproof plan. Oh my god, you even have an emoji for his abs. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna guess Kagi is a girl, right? Kagi's a girl. She is, isn't she? Kagi's a girl.
I was especially curious about that crest of yours, so I went rifling around for a lead. And got to thinking.
You must have time on your hands if you're spending it thinking. Well, let's hear it.
Yuri, please, stop. The boy's already dead.
There's a story they tell where my mom grew up. Long ago, the village got in a squabble with some folks looking to conquer the place. A village elder gave some holy red stuff to their wounded soldiers. Some kind of liquid, who knows?
Wait, doesn't this tie in with Yuri's story?
After she did that, some of them made a complete recovery, against all odds.
Interesting.
The rest of them were changed, but not for the better. They up and vanished before long.
And then?
Crests suddenly manifested for the ones who survived. They weren't inherited or gifted by the goddess. It's a real thinker, yeah? A real thinker.
He's absolutely right. Crests are typically rare. So people that have crests are typically not from, you know, poorer families. And Yuri's from a poor family, so maybe his crest is a result of the liquid.
Near death but survived, despite all odds. Wait, the elder whom my mom saved. Could he have used something similar?
Ding, 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 ding.
No, it can't be. Yet, something here is unsettling in its familiarity.
Hit the mark, did I?
I don't know whether you hit the mark or missed it entirely, but your story was a cute one, regardless. The truth is, I've been trying to sort out who I am, and well, I haven't been successful in it. I don't even know whether my mother is truly my birth mother, or why it is I have this crest.
Does it really matter what your origin is? Doesn't it really only matter where you're going? I mean, none of us can control how we start life, but we can sure as hell decide how we finish it. So why spend so long looking in the rearview mirror? Okay, shut up!
At this point, I have nothing but speculations. Maybe I'll sink into my grave without ever knowing the truth.
Does it really matter, though? Does it really matter?
Lots of things in life don't have an answer. Just pick the story you like best and run with it. That's better than finding out a truth you can't live with. You can really mess your head up like that.
Damn it, you're right. To think that something so trivial could bother someone like me.
Look who's a quick learner. Thinking too much will sap your energy, pal. I avoid it whenever possible.
Okay, now you're just insulting yourself, buddy.
In fact, it's been ages since I last thought so deeply. My head is really hurting now.
He doesn't think, he just does exercises.
But if that old legend is true, what was that holy red stuff? What happened to the vanished soldiers?
What if he fed old soldiers to young soldiers? I don't know.
Once I start thinking about all that, I keep going round and round in my head. And then it's dawn. And then it's nightfall. And then it's dawn again. And...
Hey, office?
The fuck?
Let me at him! Oh. Not a fight then. That's what I get for overusing the old noggin.
You damn fool.
What the hell was that? I'm not sure if he, like, got overloaded, or if he's on drugs, or if he's got some sort of something. He gave himself a brain aneurysm. How? What? How? Did he just Eric Cartman himself? Alright, Constance. Here we go.
Hey, shady lady. I see you're working into the wee hours.
What is it with these goddamn pet names? I mean, oh my god.
I have asked you before not to refer to me that way.
Shut up, shady lady.
Right, whatever, sorry. Anyway, what kind of bizarre spells are you weaving?
An excellent question.
Can they turn a pumpkin into a carriage?
It's a brand of spellcraft many have dreamed of, but none have achieved. A revolution in magical theory.
Revolutionary spellwork, huh?
Steal yourself for this. The working transforms leather boots into licorice, the old serviceable shape with a new, sweeter taste.
But aren't leather boots valuable and licorice is mass-produced? Wouldn't you want it the other way around?
Huh. That's certainly something. I'm sure you'll ravage the economy with this one.
No, quite the opposite, actually.
So, why boots precisely?
I was inspired by your suggestion that licking the nobility's boots would fulfill my dream. I went to my chambers to discreetly taste my own boots. They were less appetizing than I had hoped.
You what?
The thought of licking boots day in and day out was revolting. But then I thought, what if?
What?
Tonguing licorice boots rather than leather ones would make the whole ordeal much more palatable.
Please, never say the word tonguing ever again. Who would win in a fight, and why? A silverback gorilla versus a grizzly bear. Isn't the silverback gorilla one of the most dangerous predators in nature? I mean, I know grizzly bears are massive and strong, but aren't silverback gorillas known for their ferocity and strength? Yuri is literally facepalming right now. I am almost facepalming. Shady Lady, as she is in the shade. So she is Shade Constance rather than Sunny Constance, who is her in the sun. That is very clever. Even Yuri's done with her right now. She literally took it literally. I can't even. I honestly cannot. Could you imagine dating her? I mean, that'd be the weirdest blowjob of your life. See, now I'm curious. I'm sickened. Well, I'm not sickened, but I'm curious. I can't even imagine it. It's just like... It's not working! I'll be like... You can teach us so much, Kuma. I have had plenty under my tutelage. I have a steep entry requirement for that now. He can't even right now, neither can I.
This is no run-of-the-mill penny ante black magic. This is something new. Black licorice magic.
You know what the funny part is? She's being serious right now. He can't make up this shit. If Balthus spent too much time with Constance, I understand why he stopped thinking too. There's underthinking and then there's overthinking. What do you have to do to strike a balance? These Ashen Wolves are just fucked. Kuma, what was your answer? I don't know. I think the silverback gorilla has good odds. See, the bear would just scratch the shit out of you and could claw and maul you. But it would have to depend on how hard the gorilla can hit the bear and whether or not it can incapacitate it. It really depends. But seriously, like, oh my god, Constance, I can't even right now.
I could lick the boots of 100 nobles if they all tasted so scrumptious as licorice.
Oh, for the love of God!
Are you some kind of damn fool?
The common mind often has difficulty distinguishing between genius and idiocy.
She really brought her own press for this one. No, not a video. Screenshot, yes. No.
You set me the challenge of licking boots, and I would say that I have risen to it ably.
Is it even legal to date this girl? I mean, not age-wise. I mean, intellectual capacity-wise. I don't know whether it'd be illegal or highly frowned upon.
Correct. I told you to do that. But I think you took what I said just a bit too literally.
Then how did you mean it? Does the licking not count if the licker enjoys it?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy!
It's mostly something you do by way of acting subservient. I'd even lick the mud from your boots, my lord. Get it?
Oh boy. It doesn't help that Constance is wearing literal chains around her torso. It sends a very...
What? Are their nobles so depraved that they would take satisfaction in such a thing?
How does this surprise you? Don't you want to be a noble, but you know nothing about them?
There sure are. I've licked a boot or three in my day.
Can we please not talk about your sex thing? Jesus.
Indeed? Oh, did it not turn your stomach?
Please, let's not share stories. Oh my god, I'm getting weirded out here.
Well, of course it did. There's hardly any dignity in boot licking.
Oh god, please tell me... Wait a minute, did Constance actually enjoy it? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Talking to you is truly entertaining. You're a special kind of strange. I've known many a noble in my life, but none like you.
She seems to enjoy the depravity of it. Jesus Christ, Constance, you like to talk a big game about being noble and high, but deep down you just want to be on all floors licking boots. I don't even know what to do with this.
I was just dealing with a bunch of them, so the difference seems especially stark.
I feel... I don't even know what I feel at the moment.
Though, I guess you're not technically a noble at this point, are you?
You were dealing with nobles in the dead of night? Wait, what? Did you just call me strange?
Oof, I'm exhausted. Better go hit the sack. Don't work too hard, milady.
I did not give you leave to go! Ugh, his rudeness knows no bounds. But I'll have my revenge. Perhaps by exposing his business with these nobles.
Great. She is quite literally a YouTuber at this point.
He'll rue the day he loosened his tongue in front of me.
Constance should not be allowed to use the word tongue. Kuma, this woman's in need of special help. Please help her. How? Happy, please. You're like the realest of the real. You're like the only one that's actually real. The difference between Happy and Constance is, oh my god.
Let me get this straight. The stars aren't moving, but the ground we stand on is?
Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you... what, Galileo? Wait, was Galileo the one that came up with the theory that it's the Earth that rotates around the sun, not the sun rotating around the Earth? Who was it? It was some guy that was put to death for witchcraft or something.
Yep, we're on a big round thing that's always spinning. And that's why the stars seem to move through the sky.
Holy shit! See, I knew Happy was clever, but... wow. I mean, I pretend to be stupid around people because I get so bored around people that it's just easier to pretend to be silly, because then they try to roast you and then you just occasionally roast them back with their own roast and they just sit there confused thinking what the fuck just happened, and it's hilarious. But wow. Wow. Huh. Huh.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true.
Do you, like, eat magic mushrooms for lunch?
I admit I'm having a difficult time wrapping my head around it. How is it you know these things anyway?
Kuma, the reason we ship you with Constance is because you balance each other out. Excuse me? Excuse me? Please, explain.
If you were a noble, it would make sense that you'd have a formal education on all of this.
Well, I mean, she might just have an interest in these type of topics. Galileo di Vincenzo Bonaiuti de Galilei was an Italian astronomer, physicist, and engineer, sometimes described as a polymath from Pisa. Galileo has been called the father of observational astronomy, the father of modern physics, the father of scientific method, and the father of modern science. Ah, was his most famous thing that thing that I said?
In the village where I was born, there were people who studied the stars. They taught me.
Oh.
A village of stargazing folk, huh? Do tell. I've never heard of such a place.
Is it just me, or does that sound fucking romantic?
It's a very well hidden village.
The village hidden in the stars. That is so fucking cool. The village hidden in the stars. That sounds sick as fuck.
It was a small settlement deep in the forest where no one ever bothered us. I was born there, grew up there, but when I got older, I felt like I needed to see the world. I couldn't live my whole life in one place, you know? So I struck out on my own.
Man, Happy is so interesting. There are so few people in the world like Happy, it is freaking, like, mind-blowing. There's so many people you encounter on a day-to-day basis, and they're just like NPCs. What do you like to do? I work. What do you do when you're not working? You see, I'm so unique because my hobby includes, like, watching television and, like, eating snacks. Uh-huh.
I always knew you were an odd little bird, but your birthplace makes you a rare little bird.
Maybe most people are NPCs. I have a theory that the number of souls in the universe does not increase. There's been cases of reincarnation because people carry on memories from their previous life. But if reincarnation does exist, the number of souls in the world does not increase. So the number of individuals in the world is increasing, meaning that the number of people that actually have souls is a small fraction of the number of people in the world, meaning most people in the world just operate on autopilot, which would explain why there's so many idiots in the world. They're literally not people. Like, I've literally met people who I've tried to go out of my way and help them, guide them through the thought process of certain things, guided them through it, and then watch them moments later return to the same thing they were previously doing. And then they're like, forgot about our conversation. I've seen it multiple times. And then I'm like, they literally go through the motions of living without living. They don't think for themselves. They don't make decisions for themselves. They don't actually have any self-awareness at all. They are literally like that sheep in the middle of the herd that will just go in the direction that the sheep in front, behind, and on either side go, without ever once thinking that there's anything beyond the sheep in front of them, behind them, to the left and the right. It's just like, it's fucking mind-blowing. And I grew up, well, partially because my father was a psychopathic, sadistic bastard, grew up thinking that I was slow, that I was stupid, no one would like me, no one trusts me, and all these other things, which I only found out after the fact was a control mechanism my father implanted in my subconscious in order to control me, which I later had to myself literally dig up and remove all those seeds from my brain, which were quite literally poisonous. And then found out really quickly that the world is not as complex as I had originally thought. And the people within it are nowhere near as complex as I thought they were. And the standard of comparison I was using, believing that everyone was thinking more than how much I was thinking, because in my mind, I was, intellectually challenged. It just blew my fucking mind. I legitimately struggled for many years to have a conversation with people because I was so riddled with paranoia and self-doubt and all these very toxic and poisonous seeds in my mind that it was I can't even describe how crippling it was. So SJWs don't have souls. I swear this is one of my Facebook. All he does is spout generic and hopeful NPC SJW stuff. And if you try to have a conversation with him, there's nothing. Yeah, 100%. Looked onto Naruto Wiki and there was a village hidden among the stars. Hoshikakure. Hagishakure no Sato, literally meaning village hidden among the stars, was introduced during the Star Guard mission. It was founded by the first Hoshikage 200 years before the start of the series and is located in the Land of Bears. Holy shit! The Land of Bears?! It is also the lesser known shinobi villages in the Naruto universe. I'm sorry, but Land of Bears? I am so there. Yes, this is one of the fillers I actually remember because of the Natsushiboshi song. I never knew that existed. Galileo's law of motion, made from his measurement that all bodies accelerate at the same rate regardless of the mass or size, paved the way for the cognification of classical mechanics by Isaac Newton. Galileo's heliocentrisms, with modifications by Kepler, soon became accepted scientific fact. His inventions, from compasses and balances to improved telescopes and microscopes, revolutionized astronomy and biology. Galileo discovered craters and mountains on the moon, and phases of Venus, Jupiter's moons, and the stars of the Milky Way. His penchant for thoughtful and inventive experimentation pushed the scientific method towards its modern form. Man, that's like I wouldn't even say one in a lifetime or one in a century, but like those types of people are a dime a dozen in human history. And the sad part is, because of things and institutions like the church, religion and whatnot, science and inventions were really pushed back. Because during the Dark Ages, if you check man-made, I don't want to say progression, but let's say technological progression, we have, Stone Age, Iron Age, Bronze Age. We're sort of growing. Our technology is exponentially growing and improving. And then we hit the Dark Ages, where everything literally stops. Science is destroyed. Teachings are not passed on. Literally, the Dark Ages. Everything just regresses until we finally get out of the Dark Ages and it starts exponentially improving again. It's fucked. It's fucked. You feel sorry for me? Don't feel sorry for me. If I didn't go through those experiences as a child, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be in the position I am today with the psyche that I have and the thought processes that I have and the mechanisms internally that I have. So without those experiences, I wouldn't be me. So don't feel sorry for me at all. Feel sorry for the people that are still stuck in those situations with no way to get out. Those are the people we should be feeling bad for, not me. I'm fine. I'm out of the tunnel. Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe religion is the system's way of stopping us from becoming aware of the fact that we're in a simulation. In the Dark Ages, science is viewed as the teachings of the devil. How much you want to reckon that if SJWs get more power, they will try to stop all forms of technology and science in a bid to control the masses? It's the Dark Ages and religion all over again. Because as soon as people get power, it goes from let's free ourselves from the system to, oh, you must obey the system or die. It happens over and over again. I'm effectively watching the rise of communism once again. I've escaped a formerly communist country, and I'm watching the West become more and more communist. It is quite literally terrifying. But, oh well. If the time comes and I'm put on their little list, let them come. Let them come. I can use the XP.
Yeah, well, pretty soon after leaving her nest, this rare little bird was put in a cage. I thought it might be some kind of punishment for leaving the forest.
What the hell? You think that because you wanted to live your life, you'd be punished? That's ridiculous. Look at this objectively. Was it punishment? Or was it just plain bad luck?
I could completely understand people falling into the pit hole of being in an echo chamber. I mean, you were in the Tumblr echo chamber. I was in the echo chamber at home with, my father wasn't that good. So he effectively, created me in such a way that I wouldn't think for myself, but I would just simply accept what he would say as fact. And that was pretty much a dogma. And so he just filled me with absolute hatred of so many things. But in doing so and being able to break free of those shackles, I was able to identify how these things work and the dangers of such echo chambers. As soon as you are removed from an external frame of reference and external interactions and environment and people and ways of thinking, it's very easy to control your way of thinking. You're pretty much stuck in the same environment, so you're pretty much brainwashed. So I think we both know the dangers of people not being exposed to different ways of thought. It's like I was saying previously, that if people from different countries and different cultures had to eat together, if they had dinner together, there would be no conflicts around the world, because people would very quickly learn that they have a lot more in common than they actually know. And as soon as people start seeing the commonalities, what makes them the same, they'll stop paying attention to what makes them different. But because they're so far apart, it's very easy to convince them that the person across the fence or on the other side of the hill is different or scary. It's very easy to demonize something you don't know because humans fear the unknown. Whereas, you know, if you sit at a table and break bread with the person, it's very easy to see that they're very similar to you. You know? Very similar. And as soon as you start seeing that, it just breaks those barriers. I wish people stuck in echo chambers could hear the things they say they believe and just how extreme it gets. They're not self-aware to do that. There are some restrictions on what every religion can consume. That in itself is even a form of brainwashing, but anyway.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to see the world and expand your horizons.
No, tell that to the church.
Take me. Had I never left that gutter I call home, I'd have gone my whole life never learning how to look at the stars.
Yeah. I left my village because I thought I'd find a better life beyond the forest. Now, I'm not so sure.
Regret is pointless. What matters is how we live right here, right now. You know?
He speaks truth, yet he's looking into his own past instead of paying attention to his own future. Maybe he should take some of his own advice.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to return back home?
I could say no, but I'd be lying. I've been feeling homesick lately. Nothing happened there, for better or worse. There wasn't much to be scared of.
It was stable. It was safe.
Everyone said the outside world was dangerous, that beyond the forest, all we'd find was an early grave. That wasn't exactly true, but my life was for sure easier when I lived there. I used to spend my days fishing, hunting for pretty flowers, running around for no reason.
A rare occurrence indeed.
What is?
Seeing you smile in that way. You're always so, I don't know, neutral?
That's a good word for it.
That's not true. I smile when there's something to smile about.
Woof. So there's not a lot to smile about, is there?
It's strange, though. When I'm talking to you, I can't help but let my guard down. I don't like to discuss where I came from, but with you, I feel like I can open up.
That is so cute.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about my mom and dad lately. I wonder, are they even alive?
Wow, that got heavy. Jesus. That's some heavy shit, Doc. Alright, Yuri is complete. Happy! With Ash. Let's see what's going on.
Happy! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, right! He was doing the child labor stuff for the Knights. Is he gonna call a big sis?
What's going on? Something urgent?
Oh no, but I promised to tell you the rest of the Luna Knight's tale, remember?
Huh. I've forgotten all about that.
Oof!
If you really want to tell the story that badly, I guess just go ahead.
Okay, I will. Do you remember where I left off?
Well, you were telling me something about how the Luna Knight was hard on liars and cheaters.
Right. So her husband, Duke Regan, turns out to be a bit of a libertine.
What the hell does that mean?
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, she just laughed.
My favorite part was when she caught her husband in the act and tossed him out the window.
Your wife catches you cheating and she tosses you out the window. Jesus. She must be German. Oh god! Brunhilde, it's not what it looks like. Is this what you do when I'm out the home? You sleep with the whore from down the street. Out of bed! Oh, shut up, low battery. You've been on low battery for the past 2 hours.
I thought tales about knights were supposed to be straight-laced, but this one's raunchy as heck.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Usually these tales are pretty serious. But sometimes in a serious story, you need lighter moments like that to connect to the characters. It helps to see that even these great heroes made mistakes now and again. Just like us.
Oh, you know, just like cheating on your wife in your own bed, right? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I didn't know what I was doing. We were just chilling in the room. I was showing her my bookcase and then we slipped and, you know how it happens. Uh-huh.
You're so trusting, Freckles. For some reason, I find it endearing.
What is it with these pet names? Freckles.
But you shouldn't take something at face value just because it's written down. The truth is, knights do plenty of things that aren't heroic at all. Things that hurt people.
Knights were anything but heroic back in the day. They were quite literally enforcers of the king. They treated slaves and peasants as property. They could literally kill their own peasants and nothing would happen to them because they weren't classified as people. They were quite literally property. And what do you think happened to the female peasants or their kids and daughters that the knights literally owned? What do you think happened? There's some food for thought.
You're not wrong. Some knights do terrible things. That doesn't make the great ones any less worthy of honor, though.
Honor. Ah, everyone speaks of honor.
What about knights who have died taking a stand against the church? Would you call them great?
Wow, you really hate the church. You want to burn one down?
That's complicated.
Or what about the knights who put me in abyss, promising to release me from my curse?
You got a hit list, you're checking it twice, seeing who's been naughty and nice. Happy is a gunning you down. She knows when you are sleeping, she knows when you're awake. She knows when you've been bad or good, so run for goodness sake. Hey, you better not run, you better not hide, you better not bounce, I'm telling you why. Happy is gunning you down.
When they couldn't, they left me there out of fear for what I might do. Does that sound honorable to you?
Sounds very cowardly.
Happy... I'm so sorry.
Happy does not live up to her name.
Sorry. I can't help but say nasty things.
Bro, this is just my thought, so no need to take it seriously. You know about Sataniel, right? He was the second son of God and was banished for creating the universe and material world. The Archangel Michael removed the AEL in his name and became Satan. He tempted Adam and Eve to eat the fruit of knowledge, so that maybe was why science was described as such. Where did you get that from? Because different religions tell the story from different points of view. A libertine is one devoid of most moral principles, a sense of responsibility or sexual restraints, which are seen as unnecessary or undesirable, especially one who ignores or even spurs accepts morals and forms of behavior sanctified by larger society. Libertinism is described as an extreme form of hedonism. Libertines put value on physical pleasures, meaning those experienced through the senses. As a philosophy, libertinism gained newfound adherents in the 17th, 18th, and 19th century, particularly in France and Great Britain. Abrahamic mythology. I can't say I'm familiar with it. I might look it up later. Yeah, heathens. Just look at what rich people get up to.
Got any more stories for me? Maybe another racy one?
And we know what Happy's into.
Yes, actually. I came prepared with the most, racy ones I could find, in case you happen to ask.
Of course you did. Let's hear one then.
He is a teenage boy after all. Oh my god. He's hitting on her, isn't he? Pretty sure she's a little out of his, you know. Alright, Balthus and Happy.
What's all this? Ha! I knew it! Would you look at that? It's gold! Some poor sap just left it here for me to find. I'll be taking this then.
the whole world is your collection jar. Unbelievable.
Sorry about that.
Are you?
Look, I feel awful. Please don't twist up your face like you're suppressing a disappointed sigh. How about I use this gold to buy you something nice? A sweet treat, perhaps? Yeah?
I don't eat contraband sweets. Are you trying to get me locked up again?
Wait, sweets are contraband? Seriously? The church sucks.
Give back the money or don't. It's none of my business. Either way, keep me out of it.
As you wish, milady. Straight to the fun fund it goes. Drinks don't buy themselves, unfortunately.
Seriously? You're in debt and you're spending your cash on drinks? My god, you've just described, like, wage slaves in a nutshell. That's why I don't go drinking on Fridays.
That might make for a fun night or two. But what about all the money you owe?
Holy shit, Happy, I think I love you.
If you're going to keep this, you should apply it to your debts before a bounty hunter gets a hold of you.
Seriously, this girl right here. Oh my god.
This gold wouldn't even make a dent. It's chump change. Better to drink it than waste it. In any case, when I'm dead, I'm dead. When that happens, none of this will matter anymore.
Wow.
I'm not gonna worry about what I can't control. I've got better uses for this gold in the meantime.
Heathenism, ladies and gentlemen. No impulse control. Seriously, for someone that's so well built, how do you have no discipline? Like, what the fuck?
I don't understand how you can be so reckless. It's as though you want to get killed.
Probably.
Meanwhile, if I lose control for even a moment, monsters will eat me for dinner.
Wait, when you sigh, the monsters literally come after you, or do they just come to the vicinity? Is everyone in the village hidden in the stars like that? Like, seriously, are you even human?
Hearing you say that so casually feels like a bad omen. It's unsettling, that's for sure.
Wait, if you could sigh, why didn't you just sigh when you were imprisoned?
Sorry, is that too morbid for you? You just told me when I'm dead, I'm dead.
And it's true. For me, not for you.
And why is that?
Because all of this mess I'm drowning in is my own fault. Every bit of it. You can't say the same.
Wait, are you drinking to escape your problems? That just makes things worse.
I'm in trouble because I borrowed, drank, and fought too much.
Then why don't you just fight to make money? I know a YouTuber you could beat to death and people would pay to watch.
All my own choices. That means it's on me to take responsibility and accept the inevitable outcome.
So, since it's in my control to keep the size at bay, I don't get to relax ever?
She actually has a personal talent that directly attracts monster attacks in the battlefield. It's in her stats. Jesus Christ, no wonder she's always getting targeted.
Not quite. I'm saying that it isn't your fault, so you shouldn't have to bear that burden alone.
Ah, you just said the word bear. That's my cue to eat.
That's a nice sentiment. But people are hardly lining up to share this burden with me.
What are you saying? You've got too much baggage to be married off? I mean, if you were European, you'd just get married off for political reasons.
Talk is cheap. Everyone knows it's all over the instant I sigh.
I have a habit of not saying the right thing to her. Not much I can do about... Hey! It's more gold! Go ahead and join your buddies in my pocket, pal.
Wait, how much you want to bet there's a hole in his pocket? Oh my god, if he has a hole in his pocket and it's the same piece of gold, I swear to fucking god. By the way, I need your wisdom about Game of the Year. I disapproved about The Last of Us Part 2 winning. What about you? Why does it fail for you? I mean, I kind of covered this on Twitter, as well as the Game Awards ceremony video, but in a nutshell, it's not good enough to be a contender for Game of the Year, let alone win it. Multiple reasons. One, the story was not as impactful as a handful of the stories that were released last year. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I played Final Fantasy for the first time during the remake, hit a lot harder than The Last of Us. Ghost of Tsushima hit a lot harder than The Last of Us. So clearly it cannot win Story of the Year because the emotional impact and the roller coaster ride is not as strong as two other titles that are also AAA titles. There's probably other titles that were released with a better story, but that's another thing. Art direction. Sure, the graphics were good, but it wasn't anything extraordinary. I reckon Final Fantasy VII looked a lot slicker, a lot smoother, and a lot nicer than The Last of Us. By the same token, you could say Ghost of Tsushima looked better. I could even say Doom Eternal probably looked better. So clearly, it can't be the winner for the art, because it wasn't that good. Same thing for music. I reckon Ghost of Tsushima had really good tracks. I reckon Doom Eternal had a fucking kick-ass track. Final Fantasy VII had a fucking unbelievable soundtrack. Luckily it won Best Music. And a bunch of other games had a really good soundtrack. So again, another thing that it shouldn't win. Gameplay. It brought absolutely nothing new to the table. Absolutely nothing. The combat was just a little bit better than the original Last of Us. Nothing innovative, nothing new, no new combat, no new aiming, nothing. Like, nothing. It felt like I was playing a PlayStation 3 game. So, how could it fucking win gameplay? You had better stealth in Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a 2008 game. Metal Gear Solid 5 is like a 2012? 2014 game? And it had better close quarters combat, better shooting, better sneaking, better overall. Last of Us definitely doesn't deserve any fucking nominations for gameplay. And then we go into the other categories. You see what I'm getting at, right? It had absolutely nothing in it that made it stand out. It didn't have gameplay. It didn't have the story that stood out. It didn't have music that stood out. It didn't have, like, what did it have that made it special? It didn't have that, you know, that little pizzazz? Every game's got something that just makes you go, wow. It literally had nothing to make you go, wow. Fucking nothing. That's why. Like, in a nutshell, it had no wow factor. It was just another cash grab. I mean, the one thing it did have was filing the female director that created The Last of Us Part 1 and hire a white cuck guy. So it set, you know, like, it set SJWs back about 100 years because they fired a female director that was successful for an unsuccessful white, I think he's straight, director who fucked up the franchise. So they did that. Then they underpaid their workers and mistreated them. So they did that. And then they spent all the money on bribing journalists and the Game Awards to give it trophies instead of making sure they make a good game. And then post-launch, they didn't even patch the glitches because probably all the developers left, but instead spent that money on more promotion. And then they refused to refund people the game. And you can't even trade it in towards a PlayStation 5 or Cyberpunk 2077. Like, they will not accept it as a trade-in. So it's an overglorified paperweight. And it's not even good as that. It's basically a drink coaster. So tell me again why The Last of Us is such a good game? Because it's not. In a nutshell, The Last of Us 2 is pretty much everything that's wrong with SJWs. It doesn't have merit, and it demands all the awards because it participated. It doesn't bring anything to the table, but it demands to get awards because it believes it's special. It's not. It's not special. Okay, you've been saying low battery for 2 hours. Shut up. There you go. In a nutshell. Usually, when I play a game that I don't think is Game of the Year, I'm kind of like, oh, I liked it for these reasons. And yeah, and I move on. Rarely does a game piss me off. The Last of Us 2 managed to piss me off. Not just for the poor game, but also the way the studio treated the developers. And then handled the feedback and criticism from their own fan base by telling us that we're homophobic, transphobic, whatever, as well as trolls and Russian bots for disagreeing with the game. So apparently I'm all these things because I disagree with what they did to the game. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, that makes me feel great, right? In a nutshell. Oh, what, now this is low battery? Fuck it. Let's just do a few more supports before the battery dies. Even 13 Sentinels, which didn't know about prior, which got in nominations of Best Narrative, was better than The Last of Us 2. Man, if you're trying to be better than The Last of Us 2, it's not hard. It's fucking not hard to be better than The Last of Us Part 2. Alright, Constance and Happy.
Thank you for going to such lengths to come see me, Happy.
Yeah, how's you tonguing boots going?
I live here, so it's not like I had to travel a long way. Do you need me for something, Coco?
Need might be an exaggeration.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Good, because I was just headed to bed. It's nearly sunset. Have a good night.
Wait, no. Just because I don't need you for anything doesn't mean you may go. Need isn't quite it precisely. How to broach the subject nicely.
Be very careful with your wording, Constance.
Nice rhyme. Are you dabbling in poetry now?
Clever.
Don't be daft. Anyway, I need you for something.
You could have just said that from the start.
Excuse me? What the hell's that?
So you want me to drink whatever this is?
Please don't be a roofie.
It's how I intend to show my gratitude for all the things you do for me.
I'm worried.
Right. Everything I do for you. Such as... what exactly?
You know, the pastries, the dried meats, sharing your fruits.
Oh, like when we ate those currants and you got juice all over your face.
Must you bring that up every time? It took me hours to get the stains out of my favorite fan.
I thought it was funny. So, what's this drink you gave me? It smells good, but it looks weird.
I'm worried.
It's all the rage amongst the elite now. They call it coffee.
Are you giving her caffeine before she's going to bed?
It's derived from rare Dagden beans, which are roasted, ground, and then boiled over water.
Aren't Dagden beans the ones that come out of the poop of a monkey that eats a certain coffee bean? You're literally drinking monkey poop.
That's a lot of effort to make hot bean water. Nobles find such inventive ways to waste time.
Hold your criticism until you've tasted it. And taste it quickly, please. This is a beverage that one must drink hot.
All right, I guess.
Well, your verdict?
Whoa. This is not what I expected.
Goodbye, sleep.
It kind of tastes like mud, but also it's delicious and I never want to stop drinking it.
Oh my god, she's addicted to coffee as much as I am.
Exactly my reaction! The flavor is so striking that one trembles for more!
That's called coffee addiction.
All gone. Got more?
Indeed, I do not. The coffee bean, as I mentioned, is rare and thus expensive. They are not easy to procure. Though, if I could restore House Nouvelle to its former glory, I might have means to acquire more.
Ah, there it is! And there it is! There it is!
On second thought, never mind. You don't have to go to all that trouble.
I see what you did there. That sneaky bitch. Wait, let me get this straight. So she's willing to lick boots and do all these things to try to get Happy to agree to restore her house. But she won't do the most obvious thing every thoughtlet has done thus far, which is just nab a rich husband. Like, what the hell?
Oh, but I was going to restore my house anyway. It just may be some time until my finances improve.
How about we go to the woods and find some fruit trees like we did the other day? Fresh fruit might not be as fancy as coffee, but it's good enough for me. Come on.
If that's all you desire, I think I can indulge you.
Isn't it night? And you're going out fruit hunting in the middle of the night in the forest. What could possibly go wrong?
To the orchards!
And that is the last we saw of Happy and Constance.
What's with all the ruckus, I wonder? Wait, isn't that Constance?
Oh no, it's sunlight.
This has nothing to do with you, so keep your nose out of it.
Yeah, none of your business. Unless you're his girlfriend, that is.
You ascribe too much to me, sirs. I haven't the qualities that Balthus seeks in a partner.
Oh boy.
So prissy. You Balthus's lady or not?
Look, even I'm not the biggest fan of Constance, but I don't like your tone. And she's in no way antagonizing you, so you being like that and beating on her is kind of inappropriate. It almost makes me want to rip out your throat and shove it up your ass.
Softly, please, softly. Such accusations are slander upon his good name.
Or, you know, given the fact that you're wearing armor plating, tying you to the floor and then crushing you with the weight, forcing the armor to literally constrict around your torso, making it impossible to exhale your lungs, meaning your breaths become so shallow as you struggle to breathe, and slowly slip into sweet unconsciousness. It might take 20 to 30 minutes, but you will struggle.
I have no place in the heart of one so freewheeling and glad.
What can I say? It gets sadistic time to time. I come up with new and innovative ways to torture people. It's a hobby.
Were there a list of suitable partners? I should deem myself to be at the tail end of it.
If you're not his gal, then step off. We're trying to spread some juicy Balthus gossip over here.
How about we spread your insides around the castle? It needs a new paint job.
You're nothing to him, so why ruin our fun?
Why ruin my fun? It can last for hours, weeks even.
Because what you say is unthinkable.
See, here's the thing. If someone is able to protect themselves, I don't give a fuck. But when someone's unable to protect themselves, you know how it works.
If you attempt to spread lies that strain credulity so, it will be your own reputations that suffer. Your reputations or your bones, should Balthus ever learn of this deception. A hairline break may heal, but the powder he makes of a man's skeleton is another matter. And that's to say nothing of the jelly that will be left of your organs. Are you not concerned?
Sounds fun.
You'll do what? Oh, guess spreading lies is a bad idea. Good thing I'd never do such a thing.
Right. This is all a big misunderstanding. Thanks for the heads up.
Wow, you're bigger cowards than I would have thought.
We're just gonna back away now. Have a nice day.
Back away, not today, sunny lady.
I've saved lives today. They didn't deserve the fury that he would unleash. But then, few would. Is that not Balthus standing there?
Do you always monologue to yourself?
Hey, why'd you say all that scary stuff about me? Don't tell people things like that. They're not the ones ruining my reputation. You are.
Oh, how short-sighted of me. I believed myself to be acting in your interest, but I see now that I was mistaken.
I have to know, how does she get stuck in the sunlight? Wouldn't she avoid it like the plague? Kuma, would you spread gossip about Balthus? Yes. For shits and giggles.
I shall regret this indiscretion until my dying day.
Clearly, I need to take anything that falls out of your mouth with a grain of salt. Maybe the whole shaker.
You should really try salt and vinegar. Shit's delicious.
Still, you did stop those two from talking about me. Regardless of how you did it, I guess I should be grateful, so thanks.
I'd be a bro and spread rumors about what a hot stud muffin he is in bed. All the ladies would be all over him. I'd say he's not just an 8-pack and a giant crotch. He's also a stallion in the sack.
This magnanimity is in keeping with the wondrous man I know you to be. So open, so accepting. You are a paragon for others to follow.
I am so weirded out right now.
Gee, maybe it's better when she treats me poorly. A praise like that is downright uncomfortable.
Tell me about it, brother. I like Balthus, honest than a teddy bear. See, I've got a thing, right? When someone is a nice person, I'll help them out. When someone's an asshole, I'll eviscerate them and feed them their organs. It's just how the world works. It's balance. Alright, where are we up to now? Balthus. Oh, Balthus and Lysithea. Hey, Hachan, we were just talking about how to feed people to themselves. How's it going? Want to say hi? You're so cute. How's it going?
Hi, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. Were you filming? You changed 3 outfits in the past hour.
I took a cheeky out.
You did? Did you come here to collect the chips? I knew it.
He's been eating like 6 packs a day.
No, I bought 6 packs today. I thought you didn't want the salt and vinegar chips, but you changed them. It's okay, I bought 2.
Sour.
Go have some of the Pepsi. It goes nice with it. You have some of that, and you have some Pepsi. Speaking of, can I have some coffee?
You didn't make one for yourself?
I had an energy drink. So you can either bring me ice and energy drink or coffee. Oh, sure. My Kuma clothes.
If you had the thing here already, I'll make one coffee.
Coffee? Thank you. You want the chips? You can save me from myself. How wild Hutchin appears. Quick, throw a Pokeball. You're here to bring me coffee. Yes, your natural instincts felt... Kuma, stop eating all of Hutchin's stuff. What do you mean Hutchin's stuff? I went to the store today to buy chips. It's technically my stuff. Alright, Lysithea and Balthus. The nuclear warhead and the teddy bear.
Do you have a moment?
Well, well. It's the little lady of House Ordelia. What can I do for you?
This is so adorable. She literally walks up to the biggest guy in the entire place. And she's like this little tiny thing. People are like intimidated of him. And she's just like, hello. It's so fucking adorable.
You piqued my interest when you spoke about my parents coming to your rescue.
Oh, right. Forgot I let that slip. After I fled my home, I became something of a vagrant, getting into fights, borrowing money I couldn't pay back. The works.
Oh, I know all about it. You were quite the vagabond.
Wherever I went, I was treated like trash. Securing enough food to live on got harder and harder.
Then how do you have massive muscles like that? I mean, your caloric intake is probably 4,000 calories a day.
It became clear that I wasn't welcome in Alliance territory, so I decided to head over to the Empire.
I mean, I know, because I get it, you're low on battery, shut up. You're just vying for attention. I mean, my caloric intake is around 2,500 calories a day passively because of my body. This guy's probably like 4,000. That's not how relationships work. Hi, John. You're boiling water. Hachan, how do relationships work? Come here. Can you explain to everyone how relationships work? I apparently don't know how it works, so explain here. Nice and loud.
So how it works is that you have to have something like in common. And what are you doing?
I'm just lowering the game volume so they can hear you.
Oh.
Here, you can have background music while you're giving
No,
a story.
I'm okay. And you have to be like compatible in something. For us, it's food. So if I don't like food, this relationship does not work. Which he agrees. Not this type of food, but like we go for buffet and stuff. If I go like, oh, I don't want this barbecue, it's unhealthy, I like vegetables and stuff, he'll be like, fuck off. See? What do you guys think? What do you think is important?
I think Daddy makes the decisions, Mommy makes the sound.
No!
You know I'm quicker than you, right?
I can kick your balls.
You guys heard her. That's fucking domestic abuse. She threatened by balls.
Okay, I'll get you a coffee.
Take the chips before I eat them all and grow fat.
Like, seriously? Yeah.
Then take them.
Oh, I closed one from yesterday.
That was the sweet chili. No. Where was I? Oh yeah, you were asking about Cyberpunk. There was a glitch where copyrighted music and the nudity filter disabled itself, so I had to delete the VOD, otherwise we might get terminated. Hachan, don't threaten your future twin daughters. Hachan? They're apparently saying we're gonna have 2 daughters. I know, right? Not 1, but 2. She says it's not happening. See? I'm safe. Oh, they're saying twins. Wait, if we have twins, can we name them Junko and...
No!
What do you mean, no? Why not?
It's an old name.
What do you mean it's an old name?
Anything that ends with ko.
Anything that ends with ko is old. What about E? Nothing. Alright, let's continue. Where's my controller?
My big mistake was stopping by the Great Bridge of Murden on the way. Just my luck, some jerk of a minor lord north of the bridge was on a hunt for the bounty on my head.
Did you kill him?
Oh, that's awful.
Would have been fine if I'd been alone, but innocent folks were around. Didn't want to endanger them.
You fluffy little, you fluffy little baby. You're fluffy. I gave her a bath. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. I gave her a bath. Yo baby. Yo baby. Yo fluffy. Yo fluffy. Yo fluffy. You're so fluffy, my little baby. Are you jealous? Are you jealous, Hachan? She's getting all the attention. Are you gonna cut the hair around her eyes? She can't see anything. She's blind. My little baby. Hachan, take the baby. Take the teddy bear. She's like a little. Take the teddy bear. Take her. Yeah, get little. There you go. Take the
Very
little.
fluffy.
Very berry.
Very.
Okay, back to it. Sorry, we're doing the what now about you killing the guy that was out for the bounty on your head?
That's when I turned tail. I ran until I couldn't run another step, and found myself in Ordelia territory. I knew Count Ordelia from when I was still with my family's house, so it seemed like a decent option. I was hoping our history would be enough to secure a place of sanctuary, but no such luck.
They refused to take you in?
Yeah, I could tell there was some reason behind it. But they told me to get out as fast as I could.
Ah, I imagine it was when the Empire was meddling with my family. We lived in shackles back then.
Makes sense. Still, I'm grateful. They gave me food and distracted the Empire's cronies so I could escape. I was half dead from starvation, so that meal saved my life. No joke. Your family's the real deal.
Aw.
Just imagine what the Empire would have done to me. I can tell you it wouldn't have been pretty.
I have no doubts. We weren't allowed contact with anyone from the outside. It was strictly forbidden.
I see. Well, that's when I vowed to find a way to repay them. One day I'll do just that.
And when do you intend to carry out this vow of yours? In due honesty, I don't see you as someone capable of carrying out vows right now, or even keeping your things together.
Can't argue with that. It'll take me a while to repay that debt, but I will. Just you wait and see.
Aw. He's like a big brother. So cute. Alright, what else do we have? Petra! I think it's Petra and Ash, and that's it. Wow, everyone else is locked. Jesus.
Oh, is that Petra? Looks like she's out shopping.
Huh, huh. A woman out shopping. Who would have thought?
Hey there, young lady. Are you looking to buy or would you rather cry? Just so you know, there's no beating my prices.
Cry. Beating. Are you wanting to battle me?
Oh my god, Petra, I love you.
As in a battle of wills? Trust me, kid. You don't want to waste your life trying to beat me at...
Oh my god!
Sword or bow? Which are you fighting with? You have skill with both, I am thinking.
Petra, what are you doing?
I'm just getting a bargain.
Why are you fighting? What did she say?
I was asked to be coming here and do the shopping, but then this merchant gave me her challenge.
Oh my god, Petra.
Huh? This has to be a misunderstanding. Look, I'll help you. What were you trying to buy?
We are needing vulneraries. Many people make use of them, and our stock is lowly.
Oh, got it. Just leave this to me. Come on, isn't that price a little high? Surely you can afford to go a bit lower.
Are you kidding? This is even lower than my usual bargain rate.
I swear this is the same girl that does Lysithia.
Really? Because the shop over by the gates is selling the same item for a little more than half that. Guess I'll have to head back there after all.
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. Here's the deal. I'll give you another 10% off. How's that?
She's a scalper. We should scalp her.
Make it 20% and you've got a deal.
You drive a hard bargain. Fine, 20%. But you better be grateful.
Wow, Ash is a businessman. Doing
The
business.
shopping was successful. You have my gratitude, Ash.
Not a problem. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Damn, this kid is gonna go far with the ladies.
Bargaining for prices in Fodland is complicated. I am thankful for this bargain. Now the extra can be given back to our professor.
Wait, what now?
I had learnings about the customs of Fodland. I have gratitude for that too.
I wouldn't call it a custom, exactly. It's just a trick we commoners use to save money.
Efficiency with money is a wonderful culture.
I promise you, it's really nothing special.
Bargaining went to shit now that eBay exists. Alright, that is that. Save it really quickly. Tonight is anime? Yes, it is. Akudama Drive, Assassination Classroom, and Full Metal Alchemist Abridged. Sorry, Brotherhood. Not abridged. Now, oh my god, I'm dying. Ugh. Let's take a look really quickly what we have. Marketplace. Da, 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 da. Can we buy any good shit? Out of stock. Why is all the good shit out of stock? Motherfuckers. What about the item shop? Why is the advanced seal out of stock? Is it because I have one? Blacksmith. Forge. The what now? Thank you for the donation. If she thinks he is good with money, she should see your WoW account. Oh, please don't. I'd be attracting all the wrong people. Alright, training lance. What do you mean I can't forge it? Fine, I'll repair it. Sword of the Creator. Shit, that's actually kind of stuck. What do we have here? Done. Forge. Forge. No, pretty good. It's all good. All good. That short axe needs some forging, but it'll be okay for now. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Short axe plus would reinforce for close combat and ranged attacks. Same range. This actually hits for a bit more. Becomes a tomahawk. Let's try it. Oh fuck, I already had him. Oh, no, wait, I already have one. Ash. Oh, he joined our party. Sweet. Mercedes-Benz. Lysithia. All good in the hood. Now let's see if someone can take a class. Certifications. Kuma. None of them are special ones. Ooh, she could be a Wyron rider. How's a fortress? Oh my god, she's like 2 away from getting her final bonus. She's 2 XP away. What's this? Flying Sea or higher, 44%. Airborne Knight with overall stats but weaknesses to bomb magic. Can move again after taking certain actions. This will make her really quick, but Fortress Knight is cool. I wanted to go into a... What's the final class? It's like... Oh, a Lord. Oh, shit! Experience Warren Rider with high stats but a weakness to birds of magic. This class can move... So she becomes even more armored. Damn. Oh, damn it. She will need a lance. I really like... where is it? Not Holy Knight. Great Knight. This one. Heavily armored Great Knight has high defense while retaining mobility. This class can move again. This is what I want her to be. Heavy armor. So she needs riding B+. Damn, we're gonna focus on her riding. She's gonna be a fucking tank. Okay, so nothing there. Hubert, what about you? He is currently this... He can't go any higher. So we want to make him a Dark Rider. So he needs Lance and Reason. Wow, we're gonna have so many mobile units soon. He's good. Linhart. Again, riding. He's a brawler. She's a sniper. She's already a Wyron rider. So the next one up, she needs to get her flying and your lance skill up. Cool. Ash. You are currently a archer. Can we get you to sniper? You'll make a great sniper. You need to get your bow skill. Okay, okay, we can work on your bow skill. Mercedes-Benz is currently a priest. Can we get you to a bishop? I think we can. And Lysithia is already maxed. Leanne, she's already maxed. Shamir, Anna, Yuri. Yuri's currently a thief who can unlock things. Swordmaster. Yeah, leave him there. Balthus is currently a brawler. What's this? A grappler. Balthus could use this. Come on, do it! Come on, pass the exam! No! Yes!
Was there ever any doubt?
Yes. He's now a grappler. Fuck yeah. Wait, is she currently on a... Holy shit, she's a mage. Yeah, she's a mage. She can be a warlock. Oh, crap. And then after that, she can become a rider. Okay, okay. Does that mean we can actually buy the item now? Out of stock. What do you mean out of stock? Wait, do I already have a... What? Do I have like an extra advanced seal? What on earth did I do? Oh my god, I have an extra advanced seal. So you're currently a mage. Can I make you a... warlock? Come on! Woo! They both have red hair.
Easy peasy.
Oh my god, defense, she fucking needed that. Oh my god, that is a huge freaking boost. That is huge! Especially for her. What? We'll restock next month. Oh god damn it. She is currently a mage. Wait, what? She could be a dark flyer. Rides a Ebony Pegasus into battle and wields magic effortlessly. This unit can move again after attacking. Flying C or higher. I'm kind of tempted to try it. I can try it. This will be handy. Valkyrie, black magic, riding. See, this would actually be preferable. But it doesn't say it's weak to arrows. Oh my god, she passed. 3 in a row, hell yes.
Ah, I passed! As I knew I would, of course.
Did I not get any bonus stats? Oh, come on. Boom. Okay. What is that battle? Falling short of heaven. When Catherine and the Knights of Seros rode out to seek retribution against the Western Church for their attack on Archbishop, Ash is eager to accompany them. Sure, let's do it. Let's do this mission. Let's do a mission, then we'll finish it up and do some anime reactions. Where's my coffee, Hutcher? What? Cats?
There you are. I have a request for you.
Yeah, one sec. I have a request from my Hutcher.
Oh, sorry, I'm coming.
Uh-huh, okay. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Oh shit, it's Ari! Wait, is this Ari? A request?
It has to do with that plot to assassinate Lady Rhea.
I just don't hear it.
The bishop leading the Western Church was somehow involved.
Are we sure this is Ari?
And speaking of the Western Church, there was also that incident in which one of the more extreme factions tried to occupy sacred land.
Oh boy. The last time a church tried to occupy sacred land, we had 3 crusades in a row.
Enough is enough. So now the Knights of Seros have been tasked with putting the bishop down.
Thank you. What's for dinner? Oh.
I thought you and your students could come with us.
Why for such an important mission?
Because you wield the Sword of the Creator.
But I didn't even repair it.
Lady Rhea is going to personally execute the bishop. I have been appointed as her guard.
Oh shit! She's gonna execute a bishop! Jesus.
I want your help protecting her.
As long as she doesn't just charge in.
So, what do you say? Will you come?
Well, it doesn't always happen, but I try.
Excuse me. I'd like to come along.
Sure.
Ash, you were listening in? It's not up to you whether you can come along.
Please, this is important to me.
Yeah, the kid wants to kill a few people. Come on.
Your adoptive father, Lord Lonato, had connections to the Western Church. I understand that you want answers.
He wants satisfaction.
But our objective is to punish, not to investigate. We can't let you jeopardize the mission.
I won't get in the way. I promise.
Wow, he looks determined.
What do you say, Professor? Keep in mind, we would be bringing the whole class, not just Ash.
Why are my students coming along to an execution? We'll go.
Thank you so much.
You're level 19, so you gotta stick close to me.
Okay, I guess it's fine. Get ready then.
Alright, well, we don't need to really worry about our support stuff in this one. We gotta just make sure, you know, the Archbishop doesn't fucking die.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good.